So now we're going to fit the pistons to the engine because the bearing still hasn't turned up. So what we're doing is we're using this pattern here for the rings. I'm going to put that up as a picture now. I just scanned that, but anyway, so we're going to put the rings in the right orientation. So the bottom ring points over there. This is towards the injectors, the camshaft. Alright, so the third ring split goes there. So that goes that way. The second split goes that way, and the first one goes here. So if I had a marker, so you can 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's how the rings go. Easy. Next, WD-40. Next. Why WD-40, not oil? I don't know, but Eric the car guy, I saw him do it and it's worked really good for me. So if it's good enough for Eric, it's good enough for me. Put your tool on and put it kind of large. Your compressor. And fasten it down. You'll hear all sorts of crunching and munching and groaning and moaning. And that's just the compressor. Just tighten it up progressively. Just wiggle it around a bit so you make sure that the rings are going in the grooves, because sometimes these rings can be outside the groove of the piston, if you see what I mean. They can be a bit cockeyed. So you've just got to make sure that that is still moving whilst you compress it. Like that. And one of the things that is confusing, I'll show you on this piston here, is that the skirt here is a larger diameter than here. So that means your compressor's compressing round here, which isn't a bad thing, but it feels a bit daunting or haunting. So the next thing I'm going to show you is that at the bottom of the compressor there's some little notches here. They go on the side of the cylinder. If they're not there, get one that has got those notches on, because if not, when you're tapping this in, this sprung steel bit can actually go down inside the cylinder and really make the mess. We're going to put the bolts in our nuts in our pocket, and we're going to give them a bit of a brake cleaner, degrease, take the cap off, and then we're going to go down across to the engine and we're going to put our bearing in. Fitting the bearing's kind of easy. I just locate the little tang first and then push the back down and it goes in. If you do it the other way, well, you can do. Did you see that? I hope so. I'm not doing it again. So the next thing we're going to do is put some of this thick, oily stuff on here and spread it all over with your fingers. Next. Now we've already oiled up the pin. Where have I put those? Here they are. We've got some bits of rubber tube that we're going to fit over the end of the threads, so that if there's something wrong, the threads are not going to get damaged. I've got the other one somewhere. I don't know where the hell I've put it. Anyway, let's turn this engine round because it's upside down at the moment, because I've already fitted 1 and 4. Right. So we've got this is number 2. We made sure that's nice and oiled with that thicky stuff on, and we've got our rubbers on here. And now we're just going to give that cylinder a bit of a WD-40. And we're going to pop that piston in, nice and square, like that. Alright, so then we're going to just tap that piston. There, did you hear it? It's nice and solid now. You can probably see what I was talking about. when we look at the base of the tool, it's got those little notches there to stop it falling in. Right, here goes. Some nice, swift, sharp taps. Like that. Or in this case, just one tap. Push it down so it doesn't move. Let's do the next one. Right, now we've got our pistons in. We can turn this upside down. Put the pin in so it doesn't fall away all over. Now we can put our caps on. Just make sure you get the right cap on the right unit. This is number 2. Number 2. Now it does say in the book you're supposed to put new nuts on, but I clean these up and dry them, brake cleaner, and I put some Loctite on them. Always have to. Start to go. Just do them evenly and progressively. Oops. Again, we'll just progressively tighten up. And just double check them. Now, what does it turn like? Sounds nice. A bit stiff because of the oil and stuff like that, but yeah, that's all right.